This whole thing was made by immigrants, not the map, the country, although probably the map. We all came from someone who came from somewhere else, because America was the place where you could reach your full potential. Even Lady Liberty came over from France and got a job her first day here. I mean, where else but America can a 200,000-pound single girl become so successful? That's why in 1974, my father moved our family to California from Iran. Yeah, I know, but back then, Iran was only known for its Persian rugs and cats. The 70s were a simpler time. Well, except for this, and this, but I didn't know anything about that. I was only 13. For me, it was more about this, and this. So this was 1974 and our family's first summer in America. The music was groovy. There were only 3 channels on the TV, and we were just the new neighbors with a nice tan. Look at us. In a sea of blondies, we stood out like a living oil spill. That's my dad, Sayed Mohammad Kozem Javanzoide. Try fitting that on an application. My father loved America and all its majestic beauty.
No matter which Denny's we go to, the bathrooms are always clean. This is the greatest country in the world.
You know, in Whittier, California, they're building a Richard Nixon memorial. It's called the I'm Not a Crook Park.
Amazing. Every night he makes fun of the president, and no one drags him off and tortures him. This truly is the land of the free.
That's my mother, Nazire. She also tried shortening her name. Shorter, yes, but also universally offensive. But changing her name didn't make her fluent in English.
Excuse me, please. Where do you keep the elbow grease?
That's my brother Farsai, and I'm Firoze. But after one day of school.
O.J. Simpson, the juice. I want to be just like this guy.
Dream on. In this family, I'm the pony to bet on. I'll make my first 1,000 by the time I'm 15. What's wrong with the refrigerator?
Same thing that's wrong with the washing machine and the vacuum cleaner. Your father refuses to buy anything new. It's all secondhand junk from garage sales.
Can you believe this was only $2? The man I bought it from said it was a great piece of Americana.
This is wrong. It doesn't go with any of our things.
Then I will put it out on our front lawn where everyone can admire it.
Yeah, we learned that lesson the hard way.
Look what Uncle Mo and I brought, Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yes, sir. They say it is licking finger good, and they do not lie.
That's my Uncle Mansour. Uncle Mo, he came for a 3-week visit 6 months ago. Uncle Mo explored American culture by consuming it. He loved America for its canned chili, Chips Ahoy, and the great mystery that is Cheese Whiz.
You know I spent all day making khoresh badamju.
You should talk to the colonel. He gave us this in 3.5 minutes. I tell you, this colonel needs to be promoted to general.
And this time we got extra crispy with 11 secret herbs and spices cooked to crispy perfection. It's heaven in a bucket.
We had fried chicken 2 nights ago. Aren't you tired of it?
Would you ever get tired of sunshine or music or laughter?
We can have eggplant stew tomorrow. Tonight, we dine Kentucky style. Besides, bowling for bucks will be on any minute. Children, TV trays.
TV was like my family's campfire. Every night would bask in its warm glow, and with each game show, sitcom, and car commercial, we understood America just a little more.
Straighten out your arm. No, not yet. Ah! You know what takes my goat? I'm better than all these bowlers. The bowling league at work, they call me Kaz the Jazz. Because when I bowl, it is like music.
I don't know why they have not asked you to be on their show.
I have sent in many self-addressed stamped envelopes. I even sent them a box of Nancy's Persian cookies to entice Mr. Rex Martinson.
Dad, this isn't like Iran where you can bribe someone with cookies. These people are drowning in cookies.
I am also drowning in good looks, but it doesn't mean I can't stand to have some more handsomeness. Crap on a cracker.
It's always the little things that change your life. Who knew something as simple as a broken TV would spark my family's own American Revolution?
Dad, let it go. It's dead.
If I miss the $6 million man, I'll be an outcast with my friends.
When were you an incast?
I have 2 degrees in engineering. I can fix this.
Did they tell you in engineering school to unplug stuff before you poke at it?
Don't mock me, Firuze. I met Einstein once.
Yeah, we know.
Einstein would have hired a repairman.
We're gonna Miss Hawaii 5-0.
And Happy Days.
And the Carol Burnett show.
And All in the Family. I love that meathead.
There was more sadness that night than back in Iran when my mom's third cousin got dragged away by the secret police.
Don't worry. This weekend, Uncle Mo and I will go to garage sales until we find a brand new used TV.
What if you didn't buy so many used things? Everyone says you pay for what you get for.
It's you get what you pay for.
That also makes sense. Let's do that.
I will never pay retail. Never! Except for when it comes to beef. I roll the dice.
But the used junk doesn't work. And if I can't spend my Saturday nights with Mary and Rhoda, what's the point of being in this country? That is it. I've decided. We're getting a new TV.
You've decided? I am the winner of the bread, and I will decide what to spend the bread on.
Maybe we should vote on it. Who wants a brand new TV?
I don't care how you vote.
But you're always saying democracy is the cornerstone of civilization.
Yeah, and the people have spoken.
You are not people. You are my family. I will not pay good money for a new TV. I'm downing my foot. End of discussion.
Hi, neighbor. I just want to invite you to our July 4th BBQ. It'll be great to have some ethnic people there to spice things up.
Thank you, Pat. Can we bring anything besides the spices?
You just bring your appetite and your love of Uncle Sam.
Well, if he's as nice as you are, I look forward to meeting him.
You are a hoot and a holler. You know, we always spend the 4th in Fresno with Paul's parents, but I just can't smile and nod anymore while his father shows me that scar where the Korean shot him. That's why I said, Paul, honey, we're staying put, having our own BBQ, and that is all there is to it.
So you downed your foot to your husband and you won?
You betcha. Sometimes the fellas need us to keep him in check.
Cos thinks he can do whatever he wants because he makes the bread.
You are so lucky I can't even get Paul to boil water.
I mean, he's the one who works.
It's 1974, baby. Us gals can get our own jobs and spend the money how we want. Bye-bye, I'll see ya.
Mom, we have to do something about this TV situation. I've already missed an episode of the Brady Bunch. Bobby and Cindy are lost in the Grand Canyon. I have to see what happens.
Well, you know how cheap your father can be. He turns off the lights when we're still in the room.
My mother was a talented seamstress,
I think this piece is big enough.
and she used her amazing skills to beautify her home. Unfortunately, there was always some fabric left over.
This would make nice curtains. And maybe a skirt for you.
I need you to put this health wanted sign in the window. I've got to get someone in here who is not stoned all the time.
This was my mother's moment, and she never would have seized it if we hadn't been in America.
I would like to apply for the job.
Mom, what are you doing?
I'm keeping the fellas in check. It's 1974, baby. So, when can I start?
Okay, throttle back. First of all, do you have any experience with or love of cloth?
Well, I learned to sew back in my country,
Where are you from?
Iran.
I've never heard of that. Is that a new country?
No, it's been around for thousands of years. It's between Iraq and Afghanistan.
I have never heard of those.
You make a left turn at Asia.
Oh, I love Oriental food. Fun. I'm Candace Smiley. I'm the manager. Let me just get you an application. We'll see if the thread fits the needle.
How much fabric do I need for a blouse like this?
I don't know. I don't really get the whole sewing thing. Oh, with that collar, long sleeve, double cuffs, 2.5 yards. But you might need a little extra. You have quite a substantial bosom.
Wow, you really do know your stuff. Let's not bother with this application. I'm gonna tell you straight up, thimbles off, the job is yours.
Really?
Yes, you have a gift. And Amy, you don't. You're fired.
Oh, man.
I know, I'm sorry, bye-bye. Ooh, that was hard. Welcome aboard.
Farshid, where are you going?
Dad, I keep telling you, it's Chip.
Okay, cheap. Where are you going?
Since there's nothing on the broken TV, I'm going to Mike's. Tonight, Colonel Steve Austin gets kidnapped by a robot. Bye.
What's happening? Why is there no dinner on the table?
I don't know. Anyway, I am on a diet. Aunt Parvin called from Iran today. She has a friend who has a daughter whose sister-in-law has a cousin who lives in Anaheim they want to set me up with. I cannot let my future wife see me like this. I am pregnant with fat. I'm just going to have a nutritious diet shake for dinner. It's missing something.
Guess what? Mom got a job. She's the new sales lady at the House of Cloth. And look what she bought me.
A job? When did this happen? And who's that girl?
We were in the store, and I thought, why not? I can be a winner of bread, too.
You took a job without consulting me? Where is the woman I married?
She's in America now, and here women work.
This is all Mary Tyler Moore's fault, with her hat in the air and her sassy lady friends.
You should be happy. Now we can buy a new TV with my money.
Your money? If anyone is going to provide a new TV for this family, it will be me.
Fine, then go buy a new TV.
No, only I can tell me what to do. And I'm telling me not to listen to you.
Then I'm buying a TV.
Excuse me, does it look like my foot is up? No, because it is down.
Excuse me, you're not the only one with feet in this house.
My father loved the freedom of America. He just didn't know why my mother had to have any of it.
This is the battle of the sexes, and I am going to win. I am Bobby Riggs, and you're Billie Jean King.
You do know Billie Jean King beat Bobby Riggs, right?
We'll just see about that. Billie Jean King. You look like you're on your way to Mars. Everyone is staring.
This space-age material melts away fat. The longer I wear it, the more fat I melt. And it was mine in only 3 easy payments. Ooh. Everything is spinning. Can we go home now?
No, not without a TV. A used TV. Before my wife had a job, there was order. Now everything is the topsy and the turvy.
So what if Nancy has a job? Women are different here. Let her buy a new TV if she wants it.
I think that a spacesuit has melted off some of your manhood.
I don't care, as long as I'm thin.
Ah, here it is. And only $20. Excuse me, madam. I would like to buy this TV set. And I will also take that statue for 50 cents. It will make a nice anniversary gift.
Oh, this is ruining my suit.
On, two.
Yes! What did you do? What? It's heavy!
You broke the TV. Nancy can't know about this. We have to get rid of the evidence. I saw it on Columbo. Oh, hello. How are you?
Hello?
What's this? Now all we get for dinner is just some food in a bucket?
I had to work late, and I thought you loved bucket chicken.
But tonight I was craving a nice korma sabzi to remind me of the old country.
Right, because back home your wife didn't have a job, but here she does.
I see. Now that we're in America, you want to be just like those working liberation women on TV.
I would know we don't have a TV.
Hello?
That's my best friend, Debbie. Oh, look at that nose. For Iranians, that's the holy grail of noses.
Kaz, hi, neighbor.
Hello, Mrs. Appleby. I was looking for, what is her name? Julie.
Are you still coming to our July 4th BBQ?
We look forward to celebrating the birth of this great country with you.
Everyone from the neighborhood will be there, except for Jack and Sue Adams. They're swingers.
I thought he was an accountant.
Oh, aren't you a stitch and a half? Come on in. Julie and Debbie are watching TV.
Dad, what are you doing here?
I thought we could have dinner at the Ponderosa. It's 99-cent steak night. You can have the salad and I'll have the steak.
Red, green, blue. Zenith Color Sentry controls every color. Gives you the color picture you've always wanted. Bright, rich, real. At Zenith, the quality goes in before the name goes on.
The Applebee's TV is nice, isn't it? Don't you want to go out and buy one just like it?
And I will someday when it's on sale in the Applebee's driveway.
Do you know how much I learned from TV? How a bill is passed, what a tree frog is, that my baloney has a first name and a second name.
I will not use my own money to pay full price. That television in there costs an arm and a leg, and probably somebody else's arm.
Fine, I'll just learn everything from school.
What's all this?
I ordered a mood ring and an exercise girdle for men. Look, I am magically 10 pounds lighter. I will definitely have the pie tonight.
Look at this. It's from Bowling for Bucks. Thank you for your recent entry. You have been accepted as a contestant of Bowling for Bucks!
Now you can buy a new TV with someone else's money.
And Nasi can quit that silly job of hers. I tell you, game shows are the solution to all our problems.
I am so happy for you. I am happy for you. This confirms it.
What do you mean you can't go? I will finally be on Bowling for Bucks. I want my whole family to be there.
I can't. I have to work that day.
Just quit this job. I've even enough money to buy a new TV and a new refrigerator. And maybe even a bicycle for Firuzeh. No, bikes are expensive. She can walk. It's good exercise.
But I don't want to quit.
Okay, you wanted to prove that you could make your own money, and you did. You're a liberated lady.
It's not just the money. I like working. Since we came to America, I feel... What's the word? Joda shode.
Disconnected?
Yes. The children have school, you have your work. Mo has his hobby of upping and downing his weight. Because of this job, I've met new people. We talk in the break room, we go to lunch, we complain about male chauvinist pigs. I don't even know what that means. All I know is now I feel more connected.
So my own wife won't be there in my moment of glory?
I have to work a double shift. One of my coworkers has a funeral. Her aunt died. She fell into a sinkhole.
Ah! Why does everything bad always happen to me? Hello, I am Kazem. Hi, I am Kaz. I am Kazem Javonzadeh. My name is Kaz. Kaz.
You seem nervous.
I'm not nervous. I'm Kaz the Jazz.
You know, if Mom were here, she'd wave her lucky necklace over your bowling ball, but...
Yeah.
Hello, where is the happy Iranian lady I hired? What's wrong?
It's nothing, Candace. I'm fine.
No, come on, you can tell me. Girl to girl, thimbles off.
Well, my husband's going to be on Bowling for Bucks today. He's been very stubborn with me lately, but I still feel bad. I should be there waving my necklace over his balls.
Okay, that's a custom you're gonna have to tell me about later. Look, if you wanted to be with him, why didn't you just call in sick?
Oh, but I'm not sick.
Oh, no. In America, you don't have to be sick to call in sick. Wink, winky. So go. Go.
Thank you. Kazem.
Oh, thank goodness. You quit your job.
No, I called in sick.
You don't look sick.
You don't have to be sick to call in sick. Vink, vinky. Now go win some money. The taxi ride here was not cheap.
A taxi? What are we, royalty?
Hi, everybody. I'm Rex Martinson, and welcome to Bowling for Bucks! Let's start our qualifying round with our first bowler, Kazam Jizzin Daisy. Am I close?
My name, Kazem, is...
Okay, Kevin, let's bowl.
So close. There was a ball, there were pins. Why couldn't I get them to agree?
It's over, brother. You have to move on from your bowling fiasco. Sorry, I just learned that word and it seems like the proper context. I just learned that one too.
I no longer deserve to be called Kaz the Jazz. I'm now Kazem the Spasm.
You're still the Jazz.
I'm glad you got sick.
I'm glad you make me sick.
Come on, let's go. Crap on a cracker.
My parents' battle of the sexes was far from over, but Dad wasn't going to let that ruin the birthday of his beloved new country.
Beautiful. Long may it wave. And because one of the stars is missing, I didn't pay full price.
Mom, do we have to bring all this Persian stuff to the Applebee's? It just screams fresh off the boat.
Maybe America's birthday, but we shouldn't ignore our culture. Besides, everyone loves numberenci and nunochochi.
If they don't choke to death saying it.
Kaz, I'm delighted you and the family could join us for your first 4th of July.
Thank you, Paul. Did you know that Independence Day wasn't even celebrated until after the War of 1812?
Really? Because I saw the musical 1776 and they were all singing and dancing on July 4th. Musicals don't lie.
Oh, and that is how NASA accepted me into their astronaut program.
That is so interesting. My husband just has to meet you.
Paul, honey, you've got to try this foreign thing Nancy brought. It'll probably go right through you, but it is delish.
Oh, my stars, that's good. It's like the Middle East just exploded in my mouth.
It is my pleasure to bring such joy to your mouth.
You are adorable.
That is a fine piece of American craftsmanship.
I know it is even more beautiful than Nancy on the day of our wedding.
Spectacular, isn't it? Still kicking myself for not waiting for the big 4th of July sale.
The what sale?
The big 4th of July sale. You know, everything must go. They're selling this model for 50% off.
That day, my father learned his most important fact about July 4th, that Americans honor their country by slashing prices.
The Zenith Color Sentry, top notch. And how will you be paying for that?
It's my first paycheck. It's not a competition. I only want to help.
My wife and I will each pay half.
And that was the first thing my parents ever bought together. My dad was feeling so generous, he even got me an 8-track tape player. Well, he let my mom pay for it. My mother's new job made her more like the working women she idolized on TV. Unfortunately, she now had enough fabric to make my clothes match everything in our house. And I have to give my dad credit for letting go of his old world ways a little. I did say a little. The whole family was back together. And by family, I also mean Mary, Rhoda, and the Bradys. And while we were busy watching them, we were becoming a kind of American family ourselves.
Crap on a cracker.
Blah, blah, blah.